Good morning, students. In the previous video, you have seen up to question number 3. So today I will solve question number 4. Okay. So question number 4. See in this diagram, figure 7.19. Okay. L and M are two parallel lines intersected by another pair of parallel lines P and Q. So L and M are two parallel lines. You can see in the diagram. This is L and this one is M. These are two parallel lines. Now these two parallel lines are intersected by another two parallel lines. One is P, other one is Q. As you can see in this figure 7.19. Now we have to prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. So we have to prove that triangle ABC, that is this triangle, is congruent to triangle CDA. This triangle and this triangle, we have to prove that these two triangles are congruent. Okay, let us see the solution. So first is given, what is given to us? L is parallel to M and P is parallel to Q. So it is given here P is parallel to Q and L is parallel to M. Now what we have to prove? We have to prove triangle ABC and CDA are similar, that is congruent. Okay, we have to prove that this triangle ABC and this triangle ACD, or we can say CDA, this triangle and these two triangles are congruent. We have to prove, right? So now we'll go to proof. Now if you see these two triangles, the angle BCA, that is BCA, this angle, okay, this angle BCA, you can see this angle is is equal to angle DAC, that is DAC. Got it clear? So this angle and these two angles are equal. So BCA is equal to angle CAD. Why it is equal? We know that in case of two parallel lines, if a line cuts, then that is called as a transversal, and these are two interior alternate angles. That means BCA is equal to CAD. Okay. Similarly, we can say BAC, this angle BAC is equal to angle ACD. Now in these two triangles, this angle is equal to this angle, and similarly this angle is equal to this angle. And in these two triangles, this is the common side. AC is the common side. So AC equal to CA, as it is the common arm. So what we can see, in both the two triangles, two angles are common and one side is also common. So ASA. So by ASA postulate, we can say that this triangle is congruent to this triangle. Okay. Question number 5. Line L is a bisector of an angle A. So you see this diagram, this line, middle line L, it is the bisector of angle A. Bisector means this line will break this angle into two equal parts, and B is any point on L. Now this B is a point on L. BP and BQ are perpendiculars from B to the arms of angle A. Now from this point B, BP is perpendicular to this line and BQ is perpendicular to this line. Now what we have to prove? Question has two parts. First one is prove that triangle APB is congruent to triangle AQB. So we have to prove that this triangle APB, this triangle is congruent to triangle AQB. We have to prove that these two triangles are congruent. Now solution. Okay. Second part is also there, BP equal to BQ. We have to prove that this BP is equal to BQ. So if you see nicely these two triangles are similar by AAS, by angle side. How you see? First of all, in this triangle this is 90 degree. In the second triangle this is also 90 degree. So both angles are equal. Then this angle is equal to this angle. That is angle PAB is equal to angle QAB. Why? Because L is a bisector. These two parts are equal. Okay. So angle QAB, or we can say BAQ, is equal to angle BAP or PAB. And lastly, AB is the common side for both these two triangles. So two angles and one side. So we can say by angle side or angle side angle, we can say that these two triangles are congruent. Then prove that BP equal to BQ. Then prove that BP is equal to BQ. By the rule CPCT. Now what is CPCT? CPCT means corresponding parts of corresponding triangles. So if two triangles are congruent, then these two are also equal. So we can say that BP is also equal to BQ.